Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Great Outdoors Report. As we go out to Mount Prospect, Illinois, to talk with Chuck Burvisak, who was up hunting in the Wisconsin area.
Yeah.
And what happens?
Well, for the last 10 years I was hunting, I've never got a deer. Never got one deer.
Right.
Well, I was on the last day of opening weekend, and I fell asleep in my tree stand.
Right.
And I'm sitting there, and I woke up. It was 3:30. It's starting to get dusk. All of a sudden, I see 12 points, all antlers. I couldn't believe it. I jump up. He turns around, starts taking off. I pull up my rifle, and I caught him right in the rear end and stopped him dead in his tracks.
Leveled it out.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Didn't ruin any of the meat.
A little bit of the right hind quarter.
All right.
A little bit.
We'll accept that.
So then, so I go to take it in to register it, and I'm the only one there, and these two guys come out. And they go, holy cow, they couldn't believe it. It was 12 points at an 18-inch spread on it.
Ooh, beautiful.
I mean,
Beauty.
Perfect trophy deer.
Beautiful.
Perfect trophy deer.
Mm.
So I go to register it, and these guys go, okay, well, they start writing down the tags and that, and they scratch it out. And I said, what are you doing? And they said, well, this deer is ours.
Oh.
I said, you're kidding, right? This is some sort of joke. I've been coming up here for at least 10 years. I said, this has never happened before. I said, what's going on? They're like, well, this deer is illegally tagged. I said, how is it illegally tagged? And they said, well, it's just illegally tagged. And they start shoving me.
Oh, boy.
This guy pulls out a gun and a badge stating he's from the DNR.
Right.
And they take my deer and my truck.
Oh. All right, that's been the Outdoors Report.
Okay, so they take off. I pick up a payphone. I call 911. I state my case. The police come.
Right, go ahead.
So then, so they come and they start making up a report. They take me back. They take me back home. So my cousins take me out to the bar. We're driving back from the bar. I don't know, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. About 2 blocks from the bar, we pass this house, and in the back we see my truck, my deer, and my license plate.
Oh, for Christ's sake!
Oh, God.
Couple of Wisconsin hoodlums, eh?
I couldn't believe it. So we call the police right away, and we come back, and there was nobody in the house. They waited for a few days. They said, go ahead, take your truck, take your deer. And so I got my truck back, my deer back, and everything, but nobody was ever caught.
He got his truck back. He's got his deer back. He got everything he wanted. And most of all, though, Chuck, you would have, and tell me if I'm wrong, you would have given up your truck for the 12-point buck.
Of course.
Of course.
If it was the truck or the buck,
I'd have taken the buck.
they're out of luck. Right?
If it's the truck or the buck, they're out of luck.
Luck, Chuck.